Hi, I'm Gary White, Channel 6, Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Delora Schlosser, who is the superintendent for the Marion County School System, for an update on what's going on with the Marion County schools. And as we're recording this, it is November, which for a lot of people, it's a month of being thankful.
Absolutely.
I see a lot of that on some different social media where each day they give thankful for something, and of course Thanksgiving falls here. But the school system's actually having a special initiative regarding thankfulness as well, right?
Absolutely. I believe school is more than just, school, and so one of the things we want to do is promote thankfulness and being kind, and so we are going to start a video campaign where we are going to start using video to tell folks why we're thankful for them. Also writing notes, just cards, anything we can do just to let people know that we're thankful for them and what they do. And we think it'll be a wonderful opportunity for our kids to, stand up and say what they're thankful for. So I'm excited. I look forward on our Facebook and Twitter. That'll be out there. And I know that our students at the high school who are helping do the videoing with their class project will, get a lot out of it as well.
They'll be thankful when it's all over too. So what are you going to say you're thankful for?
What am I going to say I'm thankful for?
Have you recorded it yet?
You know what, Gary, you put me on the spot. I haven't even been thankful, but if somebody did ask me what I'm thankful for, I have 4 wonderful children who are doing a really good job with their studies. So that makes the educator and me very proud. I'm very blessed to have 4 healthy, happy children. So that would be the first thing that comes to my mind.
And you can find some of those other videos as well and see what all the Marion County School folk are thankful for on their social media, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, also something to be thankful for, you had a special pep rally at the high school recently that hopefully will lead to something big and wonderful for one of your students.
We can't really say a lot, but on Friday we had a really special, like Gary said, a really special pep rally. All of our students were involved. It was nice, Gary, to let everybody know is that all of our 8th through 12th grade students were there. So even though with our reconfiguration, we still had our 8th and 9th grade that was a part of that. So it was a wonderful transition activity. We recognized all of our fall sports. We recognized our students of the month. Our band was there playing the fight song. Our cheerleaders were there doing cheers. And again, it was a little bit special. The color guard was present. Mr. Elmore did a great job of teaching the students how to, what's appropriate to do when the color guard walks in. So that was a very nice teachable moment. And there was a little special part of that we were not allowed to really say, but what I'm hoping is sometime soon we can talk more about what those special something was. But it was a great Friday at Marion County High School and for the Marion County Night Academy. And
potentially something national for us.
Yes, right? Potentially, yes.
So wait and see for some more information on what happened there. Also, we want to talk about some statewide things that are going on too and affecting some of the teachers as well as the administrators here in our state. And that's with the pension issue that's been being discussed around the state of Kentucky. And part of the pensions that are being discussed are the ones that impact the teachers as well as the administrators and all the people who work within the school system.
Right.
What kind of feedback are you getting from people here locally, and what are you hearing from our representatives with regard to that?
Well, like you said, a couple weeks ago, the governor did announce a pension reform plan. At that point, Gary, I pulled in KEA and some of our support staff to talk about what our next steps would be to address this. It was more of I want staff to be informed and be aware of where we are. I have spoke with Brandon Reed and Jimmy Higdon. I have been to multiple meetings where multiple legislators are there to hear what their thoughts are. It's been an ongoing task at hand. I actually have a voicemail from another superintendent who is actually the legislative chair for the Kentucky Association of School Superintendents, so I'm going to return that phone call when we end here. But what we are hoping is that we can find a way that our pensions can be there without this drastic of a change. And what I'm figuring out is that there is nothing set in stone. There are folks that are putting out compromises, shared responsibility. Today at 2 o'clock at Woodford County High School, there'll be a press conference where all of the K groups are going to come together and offer a compromise to address that, which would be KEA, KSBA, KASA. And I'm sure if you're out in the world watching this, you're like, what are those? But it's basically like Kentucky Education Teachers Association, Kentucky Association of School Administrators. You know, they've all come together to figure out how can we come up with a compromise so that we address the pensions and we can still make sure that it's a good, solid plan. Our staff, especially those folks that are near retirement, are worried. Our folks that are in the middle of their career are worried. And even our staff starting out. You know, my concern is that, you know, we want to be able to attract, retain, and recruit new teachers. And, you know, this could be harmful to that.
Yeah. And right now, there was a proposal that does impact you. As you said, there are different options. Nothing's set in stone yet, right. And no special session has been set. So we don't know until they vote. It's not kind of
absolutely
solidified yet.
That's right. That's right.
But you're getting good feedback from your local representatives?
Yes, yeah. They are. They're talking to me, keeping me informed. I mean, at this point, you know, I just want to be able to voice what I'm hearing from teachers, ask them questions, give them an opportunity to think and reflect about what that would actually look like. The lines of communication are open, and I think that's the most important thing that I can ask as a local representative of our teachers and our school district is that, you know, our concerns are heard, and that if there is a different way of approaching it, then that's what we want to do.
Now, another issue that goes to the state is the recoverable nickel, which was passed in the election last year,
yes.
A year ago now. But so the school district had a vote to allow for recoverable nickel tax. It passed, but you're still kind of waiting to see whether the state will match that, which if it does, it allows for a whole lot more bonding potential than just with the nickel. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And that is something that the state has to determine, and
yep.
What's the status on that?
Well, right now, Gary, we have to wait until the end of this session, and so that'll be
the spring.
And without their match, we could lose $10 million worth of bonding potential. With the match, we could gain $10 million. And so all districts that have passed this recoverable nickel have been given the match. And so you go into this hoping and believing that the same thing's going to happen again for Marion County Public Schools. And with that, you know, we could go from approximately, right now we have 17 million to 27 million.
And that will help determine the process of renovations that
absolutely.
You're doing.
Absolutely. Right. And then, you know, another option for us also is to work with the SFCC board to say that, you know, we actually have $60 million plus of need in our school districts for facilities, and right now we only have $17 million. But you know, what I would want the viewing audience to know is that, you know, we're very optimistic about the match, and we're very optimistic about SFCC coming through maybe with some extra money. We want to try to address as many projects as possible that's on that district facilities plan to make sure that all of our students' needs are met.
But right now it's kind of at a standstill until after
yes.
the spring, after the session, and then you can determine at that point how to move ahead
yes.
and go forward. Okay. So that's a little update on what's going on with the Marion County school system. And I've been talking with Marion County School Superintendent Laura Schlosser. This has been Gary White for Channel 6 Television.